What's up, and good morning to everybody. I'll go ahead and drop in a nickel for you, but wanted to go ahead and show you what's growing on back in the nursery over here. It is Sunday. It's about to open up here. It's 11 o'clock, and I figured I'll go ahead and give you a quick tour of what we have. We do got some Shangri-La mulberries that are already fruiting, so come on by and grab one with fruit already on it. These are 50. Got that one there, and that other one there. It's got some smaller fruit on there. These are very sweet, very large trees if you allow them to be. I think they want to grow 30 to 50 feet. The leaves are huge on them, and excellent cultivar. Got some star fruit, got ambolas, I got fwang tongue and curry. Do have one more sweetheart lychee, 65 for that guy, but the leaves are stunning on there. Got a bunch of mojitos still. What have I been up to? Well, adding more shade and getting ready for the summer. Got some mangoes in here, 3 gallons, and this little Florigon is flowering, the one that I grafted. Let me show you right there, and looking good, already flowering. And as you know, Florigon, it wants to hold on to whatever it can, so debating about adding on another variety onto that. Got a bunch of 3 gallons. 7 gallon is orange sherbet and peach cobbler still. Got some of these other ones that are flushing out. We got Glen putting on a show. This one I think is prime Kaimea. Oh no, Namduk Mai number 4. A nice bloom. Prime Kaimea is right here. Santalone, I do have CC Love, it's going. Maha Chinook, I got some orange sherbets as well. One ice cream and a sweet tart. Got some, hang on here. All right. Got this jujube as well, Thai Giant. Got 3 of those. Which one is this one? Curry, that was getting shredded. It was getting shredded by the caterpillars. They came in and started eating on the leaves, so I put it to the side. Unfortunately, that's part of the game, and it will flush back out. Another jujube here, Thai Giant, and these are said to be like a nice green apple. I haven't tasted them yet, but I just planted one in the back. Do have some avocados here, Mexico La Grande, Brogdon, Choquette. Do have one more winter Mexican. Pomegranate over here, little June plums for 35. These are excellent little trees, ready to go. I mean, they are nice and green, and you can eat the leaves. They taste like the fruit green, and you can wait until the fruit is nice and large and tastes like a pineapple slash mango. These are my 3-in-1s. They've been pretty good so far. I'm down to like 3 that are ready. Selling them for $100. People are really digging them. This one's Pakistan is starting to show out over here, but the star seems to be the dwarf Thai, just because it fruits so fast. So I will be making more of those. The dwarf Thai is there, and then the Pakistan's on this side there. But yeah, 3-in-1, $100 on dwarf everbearing rootstock. So hopefully it should keep the tree height pretty low. And I think this one is a Brogdon avocado, Mexico La Grande, which is excellent. Very cold hardy, 15 to 20 degrees. Yeah, both of these Mexico La Grandes. What else do we have? Let's see. More Mexican sunflowers, Juca, Olympian figs in a 6-inch, or I've been up potting them, and I'll show you in a minute. Oh, let me not get y'all spun around. Aloe and some of the ornamentals are still rocking. The fire pit has to be moved, so I'm taking that, putting it out there because I need all the room that I can get. That way the top will come over this way, and we'll go ahead and give it more shade. More pallets will be coming in here, so unfortunately this has to go over there. But that's fine. I'll go ahead and make that one happen. You got to have a burn pile. I am up potting a lot of these sweetie pie blackberries as well. I started in 2 gallon, but seems like 1 gallon may be a lot better. I got this Seijo persimmon all leafed out, ready to go. This one is 75. I do have Sunglow peaches, 2 of them. And those are in 7 gallons. Could do 70 bucks on those. Some black Negra hollyhocks here. Some bamboo. And then over here I'm kind of getting some peppers, some blue gingers. I got cardinal basil and roselle, a bunch of roselle, some starfruit seedlings. That way I can go ahead and graft later. This is all emerald and jewel blueberries still, and strawberry trees. I do have 1 and 2 available. All these are Olympian figs that I've been potting into 1 gallons, and they look excellent. These are going for, I think, 15 bucks. Got some more. Well, these are, I'm doing $1 off, so 7 bucks. Come on by. Problem is, I put marker on there, and it's either emerald or jewel. Excellent cultivars nonetheless, but because I can't tell you, $1 off. But still excellent blueberries. Don't use Sharpie; it will slowly but surely wear away and wash away. And then over here we got some champion tomatoes. I do have only a couple more of these Alice's Dreams, which are supposedly a nice cultivar. Just came out. We shall see. Got some castries that are starting to leaf back out. Florida special pineapples, gandules para mi gente. Nitrogen fixers. I do have some of these chocolate cherry sunflowers that I started growing from seed. Haven't seen them bloom yet, but supposedly those are pretty cool. Another gas. More pineapples in here. I got some of my larger possum purple passions here, so those are still working, starting to wake up. The caterpillars are jumping on them, but 'tis the time for them to start going nuts. So I got some more inside the shade house over there as well. I am out potting a lot of these peppers, like the Pippin's Golden Honey. That one's already starting to fruit, and they're like purple and pretty cool. Haven't tasted them yet. And some of these sweet bananas. I got yellow bells, and then these Puerto Rican peppers para el sofrito. The sweet ajis. Went ahead and did those. Those are always a crowd favorite. I slowly but surely want to raise everything up. Want to get it off the ground. That way it's a little bit easier, closer to the eye, and also less tripping hazards. Had an incident this week and I was like, uh-oh, let me further know. There's a Pippin's right there, and don't know if you can see it, but it's pretty dark. It's got some little bit of a green hue to one side, but we shall see what that tastes like. Hanging on to that one. But different types of peppers. I got some ají mangoes, some more blue gingers tossed in here, seedling guavas, yellow bell peppers, sweet bananas. I got them in the 6-inch if you want them this way. I mean, I know it needs to be up potted, but some people dig it that way because then they can just take it and drop it in the ground. But if you're going to keep it in a pot, and you know how the type you are, if you're going to go ahead and up pot it right away, or if you're true to yourself and you're like, you know what, I'll just leave it in here for a couple more months, go ahead and spend the 10-12 bucks on a 1 gallon versus the 6-inch. But habaneros are working all through here. Some of these are starting to flower. Kind of picking them off. I think they're still a little bit small on this side. I don't want a ton of them on there just yet. But I got some tomatoes that are ready to go. They are running low on nitrogen. I've been giving them some fish, and it's time for them to hit the earth. If not, I will be dropping them in the back over here if they don't sell today. So not all, but these Cherokee purples for sure. I have not tried these cultivars. It is an old variety, I think like 1800s, but I've never tried them, and I've heard a lot of good things. They're pretty popular, but anyways, I got to try it before selling it, right? This one's Sugar Rush Peach, and those are supposedly pretty sweet and spicy at the same time. Got that one going for 12. Should be more, but it's all good. You got to sell your stuff. And once you sit on them for a while and you grow them from seed and you see how slow it takes, you're like, it's worth more, I'm telling you. But you know, it's all good. We're competing against Home Depot, you know. Passions and dwarf everbearing mulberries. I got a bunch of them. All little cuttings came in, and getting those ready because some of those will be rootstocks, and then the passions are always huge once they start fruiting. Bunch of small seedlings in here, all kind of mixed. Yes, I need to raise this, but more mustards and peppers in the back. I have some habanadas. I got some red beans that are sprouting, more basils. All these are watermelons, and we'll be direct seeding some as well. I got a toothache plant that's starting to work over there. If you never had that, it's pretty cool. It's like it's basically lidocaine or one of those mouth numbing agents, but in a natural form. Fish pepper there. I got these sweet 100s that are starting to produce in that little pot there, little 6-inch, but working here and there, up potting some more peppers, getting everything going. Recao is cooking. All those my mom seeded, and they're starting to pop. So that's a very popular one. People are always looking for that. Some yams I got to go ahead and up pot. Bear with me, I'm trying to get everything in here before I open up here in just a few. More peppers in here. The ají charapita, which should be up potted here. I'll do that later on. More longevity spinach. Let's see, what haven't I mentioned? A couple sage. We got some moringa. These are dwarf moringas. And one more Thai constellation. Low variegation on it, but I could do 40 bucks on that one. It's my last one. More mojitos, which these are really cool. If you're not doing it, what are you doing with your life? All the cool kids are doing it. Come over and grab one, split it up, make more. Whatever you want to do with them. But they love shade, they love water. Grow them by some koi or whatnot. Put them in a pot, wherever you want. But these are super cool. Variegation is stunning. For 10 bucks, come on now. You know better. So these are white creme de la creme, or creme de cassis. I think that's how you say it. Hollyhocks over here. We still got some herbs, some lavenders, kale and mustards. We got a bunch of elepaeos or Calicacia esculentas, but with the white variegation on there. There's a decent one there. Then I got them all over here because they don't like the sun. That variegation screams shade all the way, so I'm trying to keep them out. Let's see. So 10 bucks for these guys. I was asking 15, but I gotta rehome them quickly. I gotta make room, y'all. So come by. You know where to find me. But they should be worth a lot more. This black one, this black mojito, still rocking. I don't know if you can see that, just that little tip of green there. And this one, it's got a really cool hue because it's just that right side. The rest of it's pretty black. And this little one is just the top there. That one I'm asking 30. Pretty cool. Some herbs, spearmint, thyme, and such. Let's go for a quick walk real quick. Now we got you on here. See what's going on in my collection. Kiki's trying to hunt some squirrels. Let's see. Well, a lot of the mangoes have been dropping, unfortunately. It is that time of year where the winds kick up. Do have some June plums that are holding back here. The tree started kicking out some new growth, so that should be exciting. The Fairchild, what's it doing? Well, you got one small cluster there and those two out of the whole tree. Not much. Everything else kind of fell off. It did have some powdery mildew on the panicles, but all good. First year that it was actually that it's done anything, so I'm pretty grateful for it. More mulberries that I'm grafting. Got this guy that I'm hiding from the squirrels. Glad that they haven't taken him yet. This little cack is still rocking. Love this little guy. I will be adding another one onto that, more than likely. But it is phenomenal cultivar. Glen, what is Glen doing? Glen is a strong producer, and even for these two panicles that held, or three, sorry. I got one there and one inside, and I just got that little cluster there with maybe the 4 that will hold on there, maybe even 3. Not much, but again, first time that it's flowering and fruiting like that, so we'll take it. A little ice cream. The ice cream that could, with 2 leaves, it is still holding on. Still holding on strong. My grafts, just to show y'all that I think I'm on to something. They're all leafing out. are all doing good. And these again are just to speed up the time of the fruit. See that one starting to go. Growth is coming. This one's pretty good. You can see this one pretty good. See there. And it's pretty satisfied with this tape there. The flagging tape. I will be using that again. This one's a little bit better. You can see it where it just shot straight up and already put out 3 leaves. So I like the technique. I have practiced it a little bit, and you get better as you go. Here's some Sugar Rush Peach. They should be kicking off. Can't wait to taste those. And Venus. Oh man, this one took a hit. As you can still see, it has some powdery mildew in there. But these panicles surprised me because even though they were all gray and all gnarled out, they are holding onto a couple. I don't know about those. Those may fall off. I haven't been picking on them or picking them or anything like that. I just kind of let nature do its thing. Unfortunately here, this was a brand new growth just like that. It leafed out real nice and it just filled up with powdery mildew. All the leaves turned into it. So I just kind of picked them all off and gonna wait for regrowth. But yeah, it was pretty bad. That's why I knew to take off the plastic over the top. I was like, nope, it needs airflow. So, but yeah, we got a couple there. And I think that's it. Even if I get 2 off of this tree, I'll be pretty stoked. It's not a big deal. There was another panicle shooting off there. It fell off. And that one there, it seems like it's not going to hold anything either. It's all good. First year. We got more things to worry about. But yeah, the winds are kicking up. And it is that time of year where the rains are coming. So it's what it is. Carrie cut off all the blooms. There's nothing left. They were all males, it seems. I got hog plums that are starting to come out. All these little flowers here on the hogs. I don't know if you can see them there. And even this one with no leaves, straight stick. Those are all going to be little flowers in there. Yeah, look, no leaves. But that's how she rolls. Butterscotch sapodilla. Put it in a 7. Let me speed up because we got some things to cover here. It's been a little bit. This is an M4 mango, which will be the workhorse of our home, nursery, backyard, collection, what have you. This one has a lot of babies on there that it wants to hold. I don't know how many I'm going to allow it to. Again, first time, but we'll see how she reacts. And dun 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 dun. Miss Maria over here put on some really good blooms. And these panicles are really cool because you just get a ton of blooms right at the base, you know, versus these long stringy ones like these grafted ones. I don't know if it's a seedling versus, oh, it is grafted still, but I wonder if it's just the first time that it does it. Don't know. Y'all know? Comment below why it's coming out different, because this is the first time that it's flowered. So maybe it's training itself, or that's just the way it's gonna do its thing. Don't know, but very hopeful. Let's ride. Got a bunch of mangoes for a customer here. What else? She got Valkyrie, no, Malika. Malika hanging on to a few. Not a whole lot. Valkyrie's got one little bloom, but nothing this year. Kathy is loving her new 25. Doing great. I'm just spraying off the ants. They're coming in here and they're gathering underneath the leaves. And I don't want black sooty mold like the Floragon over here. I'll show you it. Kept falling over in the wind. So I'm losing some of these fruits that are wanting to hold on it. I noticed that there were some broken panicles, but even if I get a couple just to be able to taste it. I just learned that it's a freestone, or freestone mango. It's where you can take it and twist it and pull it apart. So that's kind of cool, but it will be holding on to a couple. Again, fell over a couple times. I had it over there next to Kathy, but the winds are a lot stronger. And went ahead and brought it over here to be shaded by some Mexican sunflower. Sabara still holding on. Been moving some stuff around. Malika's still holding. Poncho's holding one. I went ahead and put Poncho in Poncho avocado. Put that in a 7. I got Donnie over here, and then moving my mangoes back over here as well. A lot of my seedlings and more that I need to watch, and also up pot later on. I just got fruit punch in as well. I'm pretty stoked about that. Dwarf Hawaiian, I got an up pot. And yeah, this pina colada is for a customer. I gotta grab this one. Yeah, I will be having more though. Real quick, we could do a quick walk through. Let's see. Well, the mulberries are really kicking off, but I've been kind of mulching back in through here, dropping in some potatoes over there. I'm going to drop some watermelons all through here as well, and then cover this up a little bit more. I want to do something over on this side. You know, it is April. It's that time of year where things are kicking and everything is growing, so I figure this is the time. This is what better time before the heat kicks off. You got to start dropping them seeds in, because if not, it will be a wrap. I'll take you down the other side in a little bit. Oh, we'll talk mulberries for a sec here. So dwarf everbearing, this little guy is putting on little baby fruits, and they're great and they're sweet. There's a ton of them for what it is. It's a good starter, I'll say. It's a good starter tree. It grows very fast and fruited very fast. Within a year, I planted it. I probably planted, I'd say, something like that. about a twig, you know, maybe a foot tall. Little stick right there. Little seedling, and then boom, exploded within a year. Went ahead and fruited, and pretty stoked. Red pomelo's holding. A couple of blooms over here. We'll talk whenever we get fruit. Here's one. Cherry of the Rio Grande is finally holding one. Yep, there you go. That should be pretty exciting, and it's got more blooms that hopefully could turn into something good. We shall see. Pretty hopeful. I'm dropping more beans in the ground over here. Shangri-La is holding some fruit and starting to lean. You can see them kind of tucked in there. Sorry, I'm not trying to get over the fence there, but yeah, beans rocking, and variegated kumquats are still working. These guys take a long time, but they're very cool to watch grow. They're all variegated and striped like the leaves. Basically lemons, but they look cool. Why not? Grow them. Grow something different. And dwarf tie. Look at this, guys. This thing is pretty loaded, I'd say. And again, within a year of planting a foot tall tree, you get all of this fruit. And I mean, would you pay 30 bucks for this tree? Sure. Would you pay 50 bucks for this tree? I would. I mean, considering that you get all of this in a year, this is its first year, and trees only get better and sweeter, and this is still going to be a dwarf, so I'm expecting, I don't know, maybe 10, 12 feet off of her. If that's the case, then I'll take it, and that should be plenty. I mean, this thing is loaded down. Every branch is just covered in them. So I will be making more. I mean, why not? I want to get at least another 5 or 6 for me anyways. Sweet little berries. Can't go wrong with that. We just picked a bowl of them yesterday, and you can make whatever you want. Jams. Jams, jellies, juices. Freeze dry them. Why not? They don't hold too long, I'll tell you that. I had some this morning from the bowl, and they start getting real soft real quick. I understand why they're not in the stores, because they don't ship well, or store well. Still got gandules holding. I'm gonna dry them up, or already dried. I'm gonna pick them and store them, but what I'm basically doing is taking them, crushing them, and spreading them, making more. We always need more. Thin them out later on, and they'll work. But that's what's kicking on at the nursery. About to open up. Y'all have a great week, and we'll check in with you soon. And Until then, let's keep growing together, y'all. Later.